Hey, Preston, wholesaler Chuck Koch here. I'm sending you this because I wanted to thank you and Andy for all your help in getting my first deal done. When I got your ebook, I already considered myself a sophomore type investor. I'd been through several home study courses that were for every aspect of real estate investing, but none of these made as much sense as your wholesaling techniques. After reading your ebook, I was convinced that wholesaling was what I wanted to do. So I took in every free webinar you had. I read your flip factor up and down. I got on every free webinar you had. It was kind of like I was cyber stalking you. And all I wanted to do was get as much information out of you as possible. When the deals still weren't happening, I realized that it was time for me to get a coach. And I wanted somebody I felt I could trust and somebody that I felt had their finger on the pulse of the market. So I wanted somebody I could be comfortable with. And I realized that I'm probably older than most of your students, but I did still feel a connection there. So you and Andy have not let me down. When I doubted Andy on the first deal, the one we just closed on, I talked to you, and after talking to you, I reluctantly obliged, and Andy, we talked about the deal, and I'm happy to say I was wrong. And Preston, Andy, you guys were right on. In fact, here's the two checks. Hopefully that comes in clear enough that we can read these. Now, these are the two checks totaling over $5,500. And I wouldn't have made this money if it wasn't for you guys, and I want to thank you for that. I want to say a couple more things. As I said before, I was in this real estate game for almost 2 years, and that was before I asked to be your student. I thought I had learned enough to go out on it on my own. You know, I thought I could do it. And I may have been able to do some, but I'm old enough to know that accountability is a big part of what makes a business work. And you have to be accountable. And I'm here to tell you that you guys made me accountable. I can make excuses, and I'll forgive myself. But you guys, you and Andy, you weren't so easy on me. And I needed that, and I appreciate that. Also, Preston, thank you for the encouragement. I'm sure sometimes when you're talking that you think that maybe nobody's hearing you. And I want to tell you that I hear you, and I heard you loud and clear. You don't just encourage action, you expect it, and I respect that. And now I expect nothing less than that from myself, and I feel I get it. And again, I want to thank you for that, Preston. We're about to do a couple of more deals. We got a couple in the works, getting ready to close on another one. Andy, thank you for your help on all of this. Preston, thank you for your encouragements. Thank you for your help. We got another deal coming up that should close in early next month. And let's make it happen, guys. This is a lot of fun. You make it a lot of fun, and I want to thank you.